Hey everyone, Shido here, and in today's video, I will be narrating one of the hottest moments in Jujutsu Kaisen about how Maki Zenin, personally one of my favorite characters in JJK, annihilated her whole clan. So just take your snacks and drinks and relax. Now let's start the video. In chapter 148 of Jujutsu Kaisen, we see Maki entering the Zenins to retrieve the cursed tools and weapons from the Zenins' treachery, but is greeted by Naoya. Naoya then asks her that the wounds on her face aren't going to heal. Maki replies, "Oh, so you look at women's faces too? I thought you only looked at their asses." She then enters the hallway and sees her mother standing in hallway. Her mother says, "Please go back, as they are not allowed to access Cursed Tools warehouse." Maki has the key to warehouse and replies that she has permission from the head. Megumi was appointed the new head by Naobito, instead of his own son. In the next panel, we can see Maki trying to convince Megumi to become the head, as this isn't something he could reject. She goes on by saying, "Naobito mentioned he would bequeath all the Zenin clan's assets to you, and that they would receive announcements from 3 big clans and Jujutsu headquarters." Megumi asks Maki that why won't she do it then? On this, she replies that nobody will agree with her being the head, and that she's still not strong enough. Megumi is now convinced. In the next panel, we see Maki's mother asking her to go back, and that she should do something in her life once to make her mother proud. Maki then proceeds to open the door to warehouse, and to her surprise, her father Ogi Zenin was already waiting for her, and had also defeated Maki's sister Mai. Ogi Zenin then says that he had already anticipated Maki's move and had disposed every tool in the warehouse. The fight between them starts. Here we see Maki using the cursed tool Keel, which stores force and cursed energy and ejects them out on the user's will. Her father then asks that does she know why his brother was the former head of the clan, and not him? On this, Maki replies that it's because her father is a piece of shit. Ogi Zenin then draws the sword and attacks Maki. The attack was fast, but Maki dodges it. She breaks her father's sword blade in 2. Still with the broken sword, he slices Maki. To Maki's surprise, her father used curse energy on the sword as the broken piece of blade. He said that he couldn't become the head because his children were worthless. And chapter 148 ends. In chapter 149, we see Ugi Zenin dragging both his children and throwing them in a room where grade 2 and lower cursed spirits are kept. Mai is able to sit and puts Maki's head on her laps. As she feels Maki's heartbeat, she knows how tough her twin truly is. Mai speaks. This was going to happen one day. She opens Maki's mouth and says, "This sucks." Suddenly, Maki awakens somewhere on a beach as if she was saved from drowning. Next to Maki was Mai. Mai explains that she is going to use a construction technique, and once she does it, she will die. Mai then explains why twins are bad omen for sorcerers, and identical twins are considered one by cursed techniques. Mai then continues saying, "As long as I'm around, you'll always be half-assed." Maki tells that she understands, but she still doesn't want to lose her sister. Mai sticks her hand to Maki and says that she'll leave only one thing to Maki. Mai says, "I'll take everything with me, including cursed energy. But promise me one thing. Please destroy everything." Now, if you want to know what happened next, I'll explain it in part 2. Till then, stay tuned.